Hi, welcome to this Power Pilates workout. Thank you for joining me today. So the format of this class is in a high intensity style, meaning that we are using a timer. 30 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. You do as much as you can in that 30 seconds. We want to focus on good technique, good form. So if you need to slow things down, you can do. Modify things, however, whenever you need to. And if you want to add more of a challenge to this class, you could incorporate some weights. Your choice. So we are going to get started in standing in a second. I will pop our timer on and we'll get ready for the first interval. So when you're ready, come and join me. Let's get ourselves ready, feet in a comfortable position. We are going to start with a heel lift and a reach to the ceiling, touch down to the floor, moving as fast as you can. You could use this as your warm-up. So let's get ready in about 3 seconds to reach towards the ceiling, lift those heels, touch down to the floor. We lift, touch down, lift, touch down. Focus on a spot in front of you. So we're keeping the chest up and the shoulders back. Keep yourself moving. Don't worry if you don't quite touch the floor. We just keep going. And take a break. We're going to go now for some squats with a pulse for 2. Again, choose a comfortable position with your feet, toes pointing forward or slightly turned out. We're going to drop down into our squat and take a pulse. 1, 2, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. You could add some arm work and think of pushing back as you stand. Knees pushing out slightly here. Getting as low as you feel comfortable. Adding that push back of the arms if you want. Shake it off. Let's take the feet wider, toes pointing out. We're going to aim for a squat and then we turn and drop into a lunge, going to the same side each time. So getting ready, those feet wide, toes pointing out. We drop down, lift, turn, drop into your lunge, come back to the front, squat, turn into your lunge, down, up, turn, down, up, front. Keep going. Keeping that a small lunge if you need to. Any issues with your knees, maybe don't drop as low. And could you come and face the side of the room and stay here, making sure that you are square with the end of your mat. We're going to aim for a knee drive here. So seeing if you can lift that back leg through and step back, or you could just step in and then step back. So lifting if you can, find a spot to focus on, and really driving through your front leg. Use your exhale as you lift that knee through. Get those arms involved, or you could have a chair next to you if you are feeling a little bit wobbly. Can we lift, hold it here? I'm just going to turn to face you. We're going to take the foot out to the side, light on the toes, and we're changing into a curtsy lunge. So we're going to cross the leg back, drop down, and then lift back out to the side, tapping those toes. So let's get ready to cross the leg back, drop down and out, drop down and out. So you're crossing back. Can you keep your shoulders square? Facing forward. And again, you choose how low you go into this curtsy. And we should be feeling nicely warmed up. and take a break. We are repeating those last 5 exercises all over again. So we're starting with the heel lift and the touch down to the floor. Find your foot position, shoulders rolled back, find your breath. We're getting ready to lift and reach, touch down to the floor. Lift, touch down. Again, focus on a spot straight ahead. So we keep the chest up, the shoulders back. Keep it moving. You could go a little bit faster now if you want to, this second time round, as we should be feeling a lot warmer. And rest. 20 seconds off. We go for our squat, pulsing for 2, maybe pushing the arms back as you stand. Choose that comfortable position again with your feet. Shoulders back. Getting ready to drop down into our squat. Pulsing 1, 2, stand. 1, 2, stand. Really push the floor away each time. Feel that you're pushing the knees out slightly. They're not falling in. Maybe pushing those arms back. Keeping that chest up. 20 seconds off. Taking those feet wide again. And we're dropping into that wide squat and turning to the other side this time to drop into our lunge. So make sure you're going the other way. Keeping that tail tucked. Getting ready to drop down into our squat. Lift, turn, drop into your lunge. So do just make sure that you are turning your feet to face the side of the room. And again, you choose how low you go and how fast you move. Last few seconds. And then we are going to stay facing the side of the room in our lunge position. Making sure again, we are square with the end of the mat. Maybe a chair next to you if you feel a bit wobbly for this one. Our knee drive, lifting through, stepping back, or just stepping in, stepping back, your choice. Find that spot to focus on. Can we lift and back? Use your breath. That exhale as you lift. Core is on. Driving through that front leg. Keep it moving. Just over 5 seconds to go. Can you hold the balance? Again, I'll turn to face you. We're taking the foot out to the side and we're going to cross into that curtsy lunge again like we did before and then tap to the side. Keeping yourself square with shoulders so we're not going to turn through the upper body. Getting ready, we cross it back and lift to the side. Cross it back. Keep it moving. Woo! 20-second rest. Coming up to some work for our hamstrings. So let's take the fingertips just by the ears, pull those elbows out wide. Feet comfortable distance apart again here. And we're getting ready for a hip hinge, a good morning. So keeping a flat back, can you hinge, sending the bum back? You might come parallel with the floor and then push yourself back up straight. And again, hinge the hips, very small bend in your knees, lift back up to stand. So we're just going to the point where we feel some length on the back of the legs in those hamstrings. And we are going to hold that hinge position next. So could you hinge those hips back again, making sure the back is flat. We bring the arms down, fingertips pointing towards the floor or holding dumbbells here if you want to. We're going for a row. So can you pull the hands back, lower down, pull back to the hips, lower down, finding that slight pause in the lift, squeeze it back. Exhale as you lift. You could imagine that you're holding weights, or you could use weights for this. Let's lift, send those arms up, quick little stretch, open the front of the body, take a deep breath. Exhale, let's circle the arms to come down, return into that hip hinge position. Lift those arms again, row to the hips, hold it here, tricep extension, back and in. Straighten those arms out and in. Little squeeze as you straighten those arms. Think of sending your little fingers up towards the ceiling. Keep those shoulders back. Keep the head in line with the spine. 3 seconds to go. Maybe last rep. And again, lift. Nice big stretch up. Exhale, lower the arms. Let's find the back of the mat. Roll your way down, reaching fingers to the floor. We're going for a walkout here. So can you walk hands to the top of the mat? 1, 2, 3, 4. Find your plank, walk it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it moving. Make sure you hit that plank position. You're not hanging in the middle before you walk it back. So we're thinking a nice solid line, solid plank, lengthened out through the top of the head. Starting to warm up those shoulders. Walk out, stay there next time. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. And next we're going for shoulder taps. You could choose to stay on your knees or lift into your plank and see if you can hold your position without rocking your hips. Stay square with the floor. Take the feet a little bit wider if you're in your plank. Or drop to your knees for a slightly easier option. Take your time. Really lift into the back. Core on, wrap those abdominals round. And lower. Quick stretch back. Take the pressure off the wrists for a second. And coming to our table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, not dropping in the back, gently lifting, sending opposite arm and leg out and in. Other side, extend away and back in. Strong center, you're not throwing the leg out behind. And if you're very wobbly, maybe only lift the leg, keep the hand down. Five seconds. "20-second rest. Tucking the toes under now. 2 options. You could simply lift and lower the knees, or we're aiming to lift into a pike and then come back down to the mat. So your choice, getting ready. We lift. Can you push the hips up? And drop those knees back down. So think of making a triangle shape with your body. Look through towards your knees. Really push the mat away. Sending the tailbone up nice and high. Maybe last rep. and down. Let's give it a quick shake as we're in that position one more time. You could repeat those again, either the knee lift or lift to pike. This time you've got the option to also add a reach across, hand to opposite foot. So you lift again, can you reach hand to opposite foot, drop back down, change sides, reach across and down. Again, sending those hips up nice and high, really reach to the outside of the foot if you can. Last few seconds. And rest. We're coming down onto our front. Working on some back extension. So taking the arms into a wide position, maybe just outside the mat, tuck the nose and tuck the tailbone here. Two options that you could choose to only lift your upper body, or you can also lift with the legs. Up and down. Feel that you lift into the back. Keep your head in line with your spine. So if it feels a little bit too much lifting with the legs, then just keep them heavy and focus on only lifting your upper body. Or even you could keep the hands and the arms down and just lift the head and the chest. So a few options. And we're going to add to it one more time if you want to. So option again to lift with legs and hold your position. Reach the arms out, pull them down, pull the shoulders back and lower. So your choice to add that reach if you can. 3, 2, 1, lift, reach out, pull those arms down, lower to the floor. So really feel that squeezing into the shoulders, pull them back, lower it down, with or without the legs. Keep breathing. Can we get the chest any higher? And just finish off your last one and down. Onto our side and onto your arm. Elbow under shoulder. You've also got the option to lie down for this if you need to onto your side. Legs together, hips stacked nice and square, feet tucked back. Lift from underneath, try not to sink in the waist as we open and close the knee, finding our oysters. So can we watch out for maybe rolling back in the hips? And watch out for sinking in the side. If you notice that's happening, I would lie down instead. And finish that last one. Maybe a quick stretch, as we will be in that position for a couple more exercises. So this time, we're going to open into the oyster again, and then extend the leg out, in, and close. So getting ready to open, extend the leg out, in, close. Open, out, in, close. Let's keep it moving. Trying not to drop into the waist and trying not to roll this top hip back. Easy to lose position here. So keep that focus and close. One more option to add to this. We're going to open again, extend the leg. Now notice that the leg is slightly rolled towards the ceiling rather than rolled down towards the floor. Can you keep that position? Lift through the waist, stay strong underneath. And we're going to lower and lift. Lower, lift. Keep it going. It's a fiery one. See if you can get that leg back all the way up each time. If you're dropping in the waist, maybe lie down for this one. Nearly there. and fold the leg back in. Whew, might need some love. Side reach next. So staying as you are, 2 options, simply reaching the arm over, bringing it down, or lifting the hips with you if you can to reach over and touch down to the floor. Stay square again with hips and shoulders as you reach over and down. Really lifting out of the shoulder, out of the floor. Find that length through the top arm and the side of the body, pushing those ribs towards the ceiling. Lift or no lift. And if you only manage a couple with the lift, that's absolutely fine. It's tough on the shoulder. Woo! Stretch off. Roll the shoulder. Before we go to the other side, we're going to be holding a forearm plank. So make your way onto your front. You can either do this on hands as well if you want to. Option to stay on the knees, a half plank. Or can we lift and hold our position here? Keep breathing, lift into your shoulders, drawing up through the thighs, wrapping everything into the midline. Steady breaths. Push down through those forearms or the hands. Last few seconds. And lower. Coming on to the other side. We tuck elbow in again under shoulder. And I am just going to turn around so that you can see me here on the other side. Again, stacking those hips, making sure you stay square, feet back, getting ready for our oyster series here. Open and close. Open, close. Keep moving. Trying not to roll the hips back and trying not to sink in the waist. Take a break, maybe a quick stretch. Setting up for the same movement but adding in the extension of the leg this time. So we're getting ready to open again into our oyster position. And then we extend the leg out, in, close. Open, out, in, close. Keep it moving, keep breathing. Trying not to sink in the shoulder. So if you're losing position on this side, lie it down instead if you need to. Trying not to drop this top hip back too far. Might be a bit of response, but try not to tip right back. Final option is the leg lift. So if you know that you found it tough on the other side, maybe lie down instead this time round, or just reset, lift out of that shoulder. And we're getting ready to open, extend the leg out. Check that you've got that rolled out position at the thigh. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep it moving. Try and exhale as you lift. Strong position. And fold in. Quick stretch off. We've got our side reach with or without the lift of the hips. And remember, even if you get kind of 1 or 2 reps with the lift and then you need to drop the hips and stay there, that's fine. You do what you can, you build up gradually. So we lift, reach over if we can, lower it back down, or keep those hips on the floor. And down, finding a nice reach over. Can we stay square so we're not twisting in the shoulders, in the hips? Lifting out of the shoulder, push the floor away. And let's come up. Shake the arm. Find the end of your mat in sitting. We're going for our half roll back. You've got the option to maybe hold onto the legs if you just need that little bit of support, or reach through the arms, roll those shoulders down the back. We want to tuck the tail under, creating our curve as we roll our way back. Take a breath, exhale, roll up. And again. So really find the tuck under, the scooping in through the center. If you're holding the legs, just go to the point where you straighten out the arms. Maybe one more rep. Finish off. And maybe just stretch over the legs, round over. We're going to aim to hold that roll back position. So taking a moment to tuck under, roll back again. Stay here. If you need to, stay holding the legs. Or we're going to lift the arms, lower the arms. Lift, lower. Keep it going. Can you roll back any further? Tuck that tail under. If it gets too much, you can also do this sitting up straight. You choose your option. Just over 5 seconds to go. And roll up over the legs. Lengthen yourself back up. Same position again, tuck under, roll back, hold it there. Stack the arms now, one on top of the other, shoulders down the back. We go for our Russian twist, round and center. Twist, center. Really turning the shoulders, working through your waist. Can you roll back any further? Keep that tail tucked under. 10 seconds to go. Roll up, round over, and make your way back to the floor, bringing the legs up into our double position. Gently pressing that lower back into the floor. You could even tuck the hands under the bum for a little help. We go for our single toe taps here. So imagine a little pool of water that you are dipping your toes into. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Wrapping everything in. Pull the rib cage in and down. Avoid arching through your back. Bring that leg up. This time, option to repeat those again, your alternating legs. Or we're going to go for a double this time. So can you squeeze the legs together? Maybe squeeze into a pillow to help keep that connection of your thighs. And again, the hands could be tucked under to help you keep that lower back flat. As we try our double tap, lift back up. So inhale as you're hinging those legs away. Exhale, pull those legs back in towards you, keeping that lower back on the mat. Again, wrapping everything into the midline, pull those ribs down. You can return to alternating if you need to. Okay, pull those legs back up. We're going to go for our modified rollover, our reverse crunch movement. So we're going to think of trying to pull the knees in over the chest and lift the hips, lower and hinge those legs away, then pull back in. Inhale away, exhale to pull in. Glue the lower back to the floor. If you want to make it slightly more challenging, you could extend the legs away and then pull back in over the chest. Only if you can keep that lower back glued to the floor. And take a moment, hug the knees, quick rock side to side. Let's place the feet down, hip width apart, close to the bum. And think of shuffling the shoulders down the back, tuck the tail, flatten the lower back. We're going for our bridges here. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Drive through the hips. Keep the tuck of the tail. Squeeze those glutes up. Press the arms down for extra support, extra lift. Core is on. And down. Option to stay as you are. Repeat those again. Or single leg bridge. Let's lift the right leg first, knee over hip, or you could even extend the leg up if you want to. Keep that tuck under, flatten the lower back. Let's lift and lower. So really driving through our left foot. Keep that tuck of the tail. Can you make sure the hips are staying level? We're not twisting off to the side. You could extend the leg straight if you want to. And down, quick stretch off. Before we do that on the other side. Woo, getting those booties working. Nice and strong. Getting ready to change legs. So we got left leg up this time, tuck the tail, flatten the lower back, shoulders shuffle down. Getting ready, drive through that right foot this time. Keep that tail tucked. Pulling everything in, keeping those hips level. You can extend the leg if you want to. Strong legs, strong glutes. You've got this. Woo, make that the last one. Rest down, shake those legs off, quick roll. And our last couple of movements coming up here. Fingertips by the temples, either feet down or up. We're going to lift into our curl up position and reach the arms. Bring it back down. Lift and reach, lower it down. So focus on lifting your upper back. Can we get the shoulder blades off the mat? Little bit of space between the chin and the chest. Legs up or down, your choice. Last few seconds. And then we're coming up to our last exercise. Woo! Which is going to be our crisscross. So you choose to take this slow if you want to. We come back into our curl up position. Lower back should be flat here. We think of twisting elbow to opposite knee, sending the other leg away. Center, twist, center, twist. So you could keep this nice and steady. Really find that reach across with your elbow. Or for these last 10 seconds, you could go a little bit faster. Off we go. Switch, switch, switch. How fast can you go? 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And hug those legs in. Rock side to side. Maybe send the arms, the legs away, stretch through the body. Finding some deep breaths. And I hope you've enjoyed this workout. Take your time to slow things down, find some cool down stretches, let that heart rate come down, drink lots of water. And I hope you're feeling good. Come back and join me again soon. Maybe come and join a class now that you've experienced this style, our Power Pilates class. Come and join me in person. I'd love to have you join. So thank you so much and take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Lots of love from me. Bye for now.